everybody, and welcome back to the world of Deathopia. We are here down in my lovely little semi-secret lab once again, and we are going to look over some of the new additions, we'll call it. For starters, I've been overcomplicating my applied energistics network, as you might notice. Hell, look, I've even had to go so far as to add 3 separate dense cable lines just for this side. That is how many machines I have had to add throughout all of this. And I still need to add more. I believe this one's chunked up. 31 of 32. I needed to fuck around with that when it came to getting the uranium hexafluoride online. This one's not quite chunked up, 27 of 32, but that's because I moved 8 from up there. Oh shit, falling down. That was good fun. I've put in quite a bit of work and changes since. God damn it. That is supposed to be my way up. There we go. Here we are. Yeah. Now, I've got the uranium hexafluoride up and running, which is great. I can show you that in here. It's not the prettiest, mind you, but it is functional. So we've got the chemical oxidizer turning my yellow cake into uranium oxide, which is then pumped around into here, along with some hydrofluoric acid, which we make here. And that's all doing well. In fact, it's full, and not only is this full, but upstairs is full as well. The other room in there, we'll get to that at a little later point, because, that's what I'm working on next. Specifically so I can get the HDPE pellets. That's going to be good fun. Now, up here, let's get some sleep before the mobs come and get me. That would not be too enjoyable. There we go. Now, in here, as you can see, we've got a new tank, and that tank is full of liquid uranium hexafluoride. And, that's what's going to be supplying our nuclear reactor with all the fun stuff. Of course, over there we have a rotary condensator that's condensating all of the good fun stuff. And over here we have a shutoff valve for when there is too much fluoride. Of course, there is not enough fluoride dust at the moment, but I have added it to the farm over yonder. So we are getting a semi-constant supply of fluorite into the system. And that should keep us tided over for a decent chunk of time. Now, of course, in addition to that, I've been doing some basic quality of life upgrades, because now we've got the uranium hexafluoride ready to go, and we've got the crushed fluorite ready to go. We are almost ready. I've got to decorate in here a little more, but as you can see, we've set up a secondary one of these, though it's currently full up on that one at least. So we're producing plenty of energy, thankfully. Although sometimes I do have to top it up a little bit. But yeah, beyond that, I've begun work, and we'll get into that in just a moment. But yeah, I will be back in that moment, and we will go check out the new nuclear facility and the work done there. Alrighty, we are back here at the nuclear facility once again. Boom, isn't it wonderful? Of course, I haven't done much to the outside, but that's, upgrades to come, as it were. I have, however, dug a lovely little hole into the earth, which I have yet... I've neglected it a little bit. I've just been climbing my way up using the double jump mod. To be fair, it's good fun, but yeah, very lazy of me. And there we go. Now, down here, as you can see, we have Boom Nuclear Reactor. My fission reactor is built, it's ready to go. We just need to start supplying it with that uranium hexafluoride that you saw before, although technically it's going to be fissile fuel after we run it through this isotropic centrifuge. We do, of course, need to supply it with some power, which I'm going to be doing at the back here, building some solar panels up top, which should be nice. We also need some pumps, and a lot of them. I think I'll even have to upgrade these to the maximum, the ultimate level mechanical pipes, because, yeah, I'm going to need a lot of water. Although, thankfully, there is water just above me, so I can grab it from there and quote unquote, like, just run it through some limestone or something to purify it, just for the storytelling side of things, of course. Of course, we're going to have the water come in here, that's our coolant. The fuel come in here, processed from uranium hexafluoride into fissile fuel. And then we have the waste product come out here. Now that has to go into a solar neutron activator. Alternatively, it could go into a another one of these, isotropic centrifuge, and that could produce for me plutonium. I don't know if I can make bombs out of it, though that would be nice. The other villagers have been very upset. The fact that I've enslaved many of their people, and talk of war has been occurring, so I'm thinking nip that in the bud, nuke them from orbit, solve my problem right quick. But in any case, for now, we need the solar neutron activator. And to get the solar neutron activator, I need HDPE sheets, which means I need HDPE pellets. And I get that by using one of these recipes, yeah. So to get the HDPE pellets, we need some of the ethylene that I've been using, though it needs to be in its liquid state, so that's going to be good fun. And oxygen, which we already have from the other processing systems. So basically, I need to set up, another room where I can start processing this. And I also need a system by which to convert the ethylene from its liquid to it, from its gaseous to its liquid. So I'm going to get stuck into doing all of that. Not sure how much of this episode I'm going to get done this week, unfortunately. I have family coming to visit, so that's going to be good fun. I get to catch up with my family, but I should be able to do a little bit of work on this. Might even get it out on Friday, depending on how much time I have. Oh, well, that was smart. So yeah, I'm going to get stuck into it, and yeah, I will be back in just a moment for you, but who knows how long for me. Okay, so we are back here at the reactor facility. Changes to some plans. I am going to be building out a turbine system, but of course, we're not up to that yet, but we are here with the reactor. As you can see, I've prettied up the rooms a little. Got to do something about the giant hole to the surface. Not sure what I want to do with that yet, though. Well, we've got the reactor itself set up. I've even installed the cables that lead to where the train departs. So we've got a rotary condensator here that's going to convert the liquid back into a gas that comes from the train, the uranium hexafluoride. It's then going to be processed immediately into fissile fuel, fed into the reactor, which, when I think I have to speed these pumps up quite a lot. Then once the reactor is enabled, it'll produce steam. Now I am going to have that go to a turbine over this side, I've decided, and at the same time I'm going to have a battery storage system over here, just so it's all nice and neat. Now this mod pack does have the Lux systems, which allows me to wirelessly transmit the power. Ideally, I'd use applied energistics, but I don't think I have enough junk materials for that at the moment. But yeah, in addition to that, I have also added, of course, the pumps, as you might imagine. We go up here, over here. As you can see, I've added some solar panels up here for power. Temporary power, anyway. They all feed down into the room with the nuclear synthesizer that's going to produce polonium. That's also connected up to the train at the moment. But yeah, these 6 pumps are what are feeding the reactor at the moment. The pipe just travels down and into the reactor room over there. I may move it so it's traveling underground over here just for security. I mean, it doesn't really need security, but hey. Yeah, that's what I've got done so far. I do have the elevator moving up and down as well. If I send this train off, like so, when it passes over, the elevator goes back down. This is to make sure nobody tries to get in. I want to maybe install something that opens up here too. but I can't have it move into the wall, so it'd have to move out or up, maybe. I don't know. That'll come later. But yeah, for now, I'm going to get stuck into making the battery and the turbine, and once all that's done, we can start up the reactor. I'd like to generate a ton of energy and pump it into the battery. I'll be back in a minute. Hey, we are back, and here again once more at my lovely reactor facility. Minus the train. As you saw before, I sent it off. Actually, I think that was a while ago. I do apologize for the lateness of this episode. Here you can see we've got, additional solar panels, additional pumps. I've also connected all of this up to my power system back home using one of these. It's a flux point for flux power. Can't remember the name of it, honestly. I'm also having issues chunk loading this area because it's big and chunky. Like, we've got this, and this is all loaded, but also this is loaded, but also this is loaded, and yeah, I may have overdone it a little bit and chunk loaded a bit too much. It only lets you do 25 chunks. In any case, that's not what we're here for. We are here to see the new facility in all its glory, in all its beauty, and what we have is boom. I really should convert this into glass. As you can see in here, we have a turbine, and the room's incomplete. Forgive me for that. And in here we have a battery. And the battery is currently discharging 3 joules, really? Wow. Capacity is 2.8 gigajoules, mind you, which is a huge amount. Of course, it cannot be charged by the base back home. I didn't want that to be an occurrence because, yeah. So this turbine will only ever be able to fill that battery once I get the reactor up to a sufficient level. Oh, yeah, get out of here. Now, the reactor is working. I've been running it. It's even been producing polonium. As you can see here, we have 5 polonium. And how close are we to another one? About halfway. It's about 1,000 polonium, I believe, to make a single. And yeah, so that is working quite well. Hey, backup finished. Now, this is going to get very loud, forgive me for a moment, but as you can see, it's working quite well. If we move away from it a bit, you'll probably be able to hear me a bit better, but yeah. So it's running fine, it's even stable. When I go back up top, you'll see. As you can see, the steam is just pumping in. I do have to look further into the 6 blades limiting, 2 vents limiting. Okay, so yeah, that's why that's not producing as much. Okay, coils 9, blades 6. Interesting. Okay, so I'm guessing I need to make the turbine taller then, and add a few more vents. But that should be fine. I think I need to get it working in equilibrium. But again, that'll be fine. It's not really producing a sufficient amount of power. As you can see, whatever it puts in comes out instantly, even though the output side, this side, is connected to my base. So I'm assuming what's happening is the power here is taking precedent. Let's go up top. So yeah, I assume the power here takes precedent and fills the line first before external power is sent in. Oh, right, train's not here. Alright, well, I'm going to head back to the base and we'll continue when we get there. We are almost back and woo! Oh, hello. I'm going to die. You can see there my brand new visitors center, I guess. Yeah, we'll go with visitors center. This is going to be, kind of my bed here at the base, at the colony. It's also, part of the colony itself, but yeah. So, yeah, what I did was I stripped out the external parts here and installed this lovely little windowed section so you can see out into the world. I think it looks nice. We've added some more chests here, moved around the architects, moved up the portal. I like it. I could even make the portal a little bit bigger and then have a bit of track. I'm straight into it. The only downside would be that track would need to be its own segment, and I don't know how it's going to work with a train that wants to come into the nether and out of the nether at the same time. So that we're going to have to look into. But I might just build a portal out on the water there and have a train pass into it that way. Also, I noticed that that train there is not quite returned, so I'd say the passenger train is there. Ooh, swap these out for something. It's all good for now, though. But yeah, as you can see, it's all coming along nicely. The village has had many upgrades as well, mind you. I've added in a new courier's hut here, and I'll be adding in that courier's hut there, so there's 2 new ones, I should say. We've upgraded both houses to tier 5 now, so that there is plenty of space for everyone to be able to sleep. We've even got some brand new villages. In addition to that, we've been upgrading things. You can see we're upgrading the warehouse here. Look at that, fancy sea lanterns. We've even got a 2nd floor with even more storage capacity. I mean, damn, look at this. So good. I am never running out of resources ever again when it comes to this. But yeah, I mean, everything's going quite well. I believe I upgraded the restaurant as well. Yeah, you can see here we've got this additional layer now. Like, this used to all just be bush sort of area. What level's it at, mind you? Oh, standard on sea lantern 2. Level 4, so this is 1 level away from max level. And it is looking beautiful, if I must say so myself. But yeah, beyond that, I don't think there's really much else other than, you know, just upgrades. You know, upgraded the school because there were more kids. I've upgraded the mine because the miner needed to mine better shit. You're working. What are you?
Good day to you.
You need a shovel. I'll deal with that later. But yeah, you can see we've got the mine. The mine's going well, actually. It's all the way down there. Look at that. And she's even been bringing up good deals of resources. Seth, what are you working on, buddy? That's new. Oh, right, this house. I also upgraded this house here. And that's just got me, what's that, 3, I think? 3. So, yeah. We can have another 2 villages in that house before I have to build another one. Yeah, I think the colony's coming along quite nicely. Out here, which one was I building out here? I can't remember. Was it a library? I think it might have been the library. Yes, that looks like a lectern, so yeah, it's a library. Not sure what I need a library for, but I'm building it. And it'll connect onto here, as everything else does, probably with a line going down there. Although it is occurring to me that I probably should have just connected them together, since they are both 4 exits. But oh well. I think that would have just made it a bit smaller, easier to manage, contained the thing within inside. But yeah, like, so far the colony's coming along nicely. My new reactor facility is up and running. I'm very happy about that. And yeah, villagers are working hard. Resource production is going great. Honestly, I couldn't be happier with this entire world as it's coming. When I get enough polonium, I'm even going to be able to start work on a fission reactor. But that's going to be in the next episode, unfortunately, because, yeah. There is one last thing, of course, that is up here. I haven't done much with it, but you can see I added the 2nd floor. I even used the schematic cannon to copy the roof of this and then replace it. So you can see up there, there's like everything that was there originally is there now. It's just raised up by a block. So 2 blocks, sorry. So I could expand it out at the bottom. So yeah, wait. Oh no, that is 1 block, sorry, because it's just the one there. But out here we've got a little balcony we can walk around and enjoy the world. That portal gets a bit loud, unfortunately. But yeah, it's looking really good. I love it. I might even do some here. Hell, I might even convert this into the little over-the-top area, but, well, actually, maybe not, because this is technically a quote-unquote bedroom. But yeah. In any case, as always, I want to thank you all for joining me. Wow, I look weird right now. Cool, I love it. And yeah, that's unfortunately going to be the end of this episode. I do apologize for it being so late. After my family came to visit, I got a bit distracted with everything. So yeah. In any case, I'm going to see you in the next one. Have a good one, and goodbye.